Hi, my name's Abigail Wingate. I am the Southeast Market Manager. I have been with Hope Family since May of 2016. I am from Marietta, Georgia, and I live in Marietta, Georgia. So I got in the wine industry when I was in college, I guess technically is where it started. I worked in fine dining, I waited tables, and then I got a job at a distributor and did that for a few years. My aha moment was probably when I won a wine trip to Washington, and I remember sitting out overlooking the vineyards on a hammock, sipping wine and being like, yes, this is where I'm meant to be. So 9 months later, I was with Hope Family. I have a lot of favorite parts. Probably my most favorite is getting to meet people that also just love the wine and the culture surrounding it, the food, the wine, the whole pairing, and just getting to meet all sorts of colors of life. Oh, the people. Everybody. I love everybody. It's so great. It's so great. Everybody's so nice, and we all are working towards the same goal, and the wines are even that much better. My favorite memory is probably when Eric and I went to Charleston Food and Wine Festival back before COVID. We got to go out and do 3 days out there meeting everybody, doing wine shows and food shows and doing restaurant tastings and just getting to see everybody out in Charleston. The funniest moment I've had in the wine industry and even working with Hope Family was doing a tasting. I was down in South Florida. We went through the lineup and we were talking about the Chardonnay, and he looked at me and said, I think this tastes like bananas. And it just struck me so funny because he was laughing under his breath, so I thought he was joking. But then we started talking about the wines, and he was trying to identify the tropical notes, but the fact that he just said banana, it just killed me. Probably my hidden talent that most people don't know is that I do have a full art business on the side. Yes, I'm a mom, I did play sports, but I went to school for art, and I do that kind of as a full little side hustle. I'm probably the most passionate about my family, my son, and my husband. What I would like people to think about before they buy one of our wines is always, if you're gonna cook, what you're gonna cook with it. I think one of my favorite things about these wines in general is that they're so food friendly and so versatile. So what you might be cooking might not be the obvious choice. We have so many wide ranges of wines in our portfolio. So I think I'm a romantic wine person, so I always like the whole ambiance and the whole experience of the wines. So I volunteer at our local church. My brother is the youth pastor, and so I help out with the youth group. We do retreats, and so any kind of communication or community service project that they're doing, we try to hop in and help out with. If I found out tomorrow was my last day on earth, I would probably take my family up to our favorite beach town in Connecticut. I spent most of my childhood there in the summer. So just everything about it, the smells, the food, the beach, that's probably where I would want to spend my last day. Oh, having my child. He's the best. People around me would probably describe me as enthusiastic or vibrant. We actually literally played that game like Sunday, and those are the two words people use, so that was perfect timing. So I have to stop laughing. So my spirit animal is probably a golden retriever. I have a lot of energy, I'm extremely loyal, and I am always looking for some fun in the next experience. I usually am the most at peace either like on a boat or near some sort of body of water. The waves crashing, there's nothing better. This is a good one. So my favorite band, musician, just kind of genre of music is probably 70s or 80s rock. I grew up going to soccer practice, and all my dad would play in the car is the Rolling Stones, Eric Clapton, Aerosmith, all the good classics. So, yeah. If I was gonna pick a superhero or superpower, because I don't really know that many superheroes besides Superman and Superwoman, I would probably just pick the ability to fly. I think it would just be so cool to just like run and jump in the air and fly around and go anywhere in the world at any given time. My greatest fear is being kidnapped. That's terrifying. I don't know why that's such a reality for me. If I could have dinner with somebody that has passed, it would probably be my dad. I'm for sure gonna cry. But I'm good. For obvious reasons. So I'm gonna be a dolphin, a margarita. No, I don't know. If I was gonna be reincarnated as an animal, I'd probably like to be a dolphin because I love everything about the ocean and the water, and you can't pick a shark because that's the obvious like alpha. So the dolphins can actually kick the shark's ass. So that's what I would pick. Probably shouldn't swear. But if I was gonna be a fictional character, I would pick Lady Mary Crawley from Downton Abbey. Love her. If I could throw any type of party, I would throw just a regular house party, just a regular dinner party, but I would invite 10 celebrities. The list is always changing. It typically involves a lot of comedians. The rules can change. You can have deceased or alive. So I would definitely like to have that type of dinner party. The last experience that made me a stronger person was recently losing my dad suddenly. I think that brought my family closer together and built me up as a stronger person. What I probably miss most about being a kid is just the joy of life. Everything's about fun. You're a little ignorant to the evils of the world, and it's just all about where your friends are, what you're doing, and what's the next adventure. What I did growing up that would always get me in trouble is just never stop talking. I was so social and, again, enthusiastic. And so I would always get in trouble at school, church, any activity for just being too social. I would definitely like to say I am a true wine drinker at heart, but I'm very situational. So I love a margarita at a Mexican restaurant. I love an Aperol Spritz at an Italian restaurant. But if I'm at home with my husband, I'm typically always picking wine.